What is up, YouTube? This is October.PM, and I'm here to show you some retro game store finds. This week I've tried to stop at GameStop and take a look at what was in the dumpsters, but I don't know what's going on with my stores. They've been kind of lackluster on throwing stuff away. Either that or I just missed the days they threw all the good stuff away. With my new job, it's making it hard to go at times when I used to go. I used to go on the days garbage day was, but usually I've been scheduled to work, so I've kind of had to adjust. The retro store is closer to my work on the way there, so I stop there more and check it out, and I've been finding a few odds and ends. More on the retro side. So let's take a look at what I have. These first things I found were for the Sega Master System, I believe these are. They're just the cover arts. One's for Afterburner and the other one's for Great Golf. So I got them. Those are drying because they were wet. I had to go get this stuff as it was raining the day before I went. So, and there was nothing I could do about it, so some of the stuff suffered some water damage, but you know, cases and stuff for the Master System I'm sure are not the easiest thing to find unless they're complete boxes. I don't know because I don't own a Master System, but I know people that are looking for that stuff. But anyways, I found this in their dumpster too. It's for the PSP. It's like a docking station of some sort. Again, I don't own a PSP, so I don't know all of what it does, but it has a line in. It has power, which I don't have the plug for it, and then I assume all the plugs here and here all connect to the PSP, and then you can play your movies and stuff on this, and then these two spots here are your speakers where it'll shoot the audio out. So that's kind of cool find for somebody that's looking for something like that. This is for Sega Master System, one of the games that were in there. I don't know if you can double this as a Sega Genesis case or not. They look about the same. Found all these, which shamefully have to say there were more of these, but they were all like water damaged or destroyed. All these except for one are either Sega Saturn games, or they were Sega CD, I believe. But they're all the same style case. They would just be, the game would go here and then you'd have a manual. But none of them really had manuals. For example, the only thing that had something like that, which would be like this, FIFA Soccer 96, and the back display is on here, which goes underneath, but there was no fronts on any of these, and the majority of them were all water damaged, so I just figured maybe if somebody's ever looking for a case, I'll have some if anybody needs them. There is actually one other case in here, and I don't know if PlayStation games came in these, but this one's a PlayStation one for D. It has the manual, so it's kind of a cool find. Never heard of the game. Sounds kind of weird. Probably cool too, but never know. Let me know what you think if you know what that game's about. And then this other one is actually the old hardstyle boxes. I forgot what, I don't know what this is called. Battle Arena Tashinden 2. If I mess up the name, sorry, I'd never heard of the game. So inside art's kind of cool, but no manual, just the case. So kind of cool to find. I found a clear case And inside here is instruction manual for Rampart for the Sega Genesis. So I have a manual for that if I ever find the game. I found a ton of manuals during this time, but I'm going to pull out the rest of these cases. Here's another Sega Master System cart case. Shanghai. It looks almost like Mahjong, so to say. Don't know if that's what it is, but manuals here. But as you see, the front is ripped off, so kind of sucks. But oh well. Got that, and then here's another empty case. I think that was for the other sleeve that I showed you. Found another NES sleeve. Always use them now that I've got my Nintendo collection going. Another Genesis case or Master System. Found 2 games, actually more games, but don't know if these work or not because I don't think this one does. It looks pretty bad. There's scratches all over it, but it's Yu-Gi-Oh! The Dawn of Destiny for the original Xbox. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings if it don't work. But then the other game I found was Frogger for the PlayStation. And this one's a little scratched up, but like everybody knows, the PlayStation disc, the original PlayStation, can take a beating and still keep going. So I'll have to test that out one day and see if it works. Now all this stuff was found in 2 different runs. These were from broken Resident Evil cases. I took them just because I liked the picture. And then this one, I believe, was a Resident Evil game too. Yes. But just the picture art was pretty cool. So, here's the manual for Great Golf. Torn apart. Sucks. Here's the manuals I found. I got a manual for Vice City. I don't know which one it is for. Oh, PlayStation 2. Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4 for the Super Nintendo. The front's ripped off, but you know, most of it's there. And then all these manuals also. Air Hockey for PlayStation, Andretti Racing, NHL Rock the Rink, NHL 2000, NHL 99, Link's Crossbow Training, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Tee Off, Slave Zero, Sega Bass Fishing, and Lakers versus Celtics in the NBA playoffs. I believe this is for the Genesis. Yes. I hung on to that just in case if I find it for my collection. Then I found this. I don't know what this is. It says something about being an SP adapter. So I assume maybe it has something to do with the Game Boy SP. If you would know, let me know and explain to me how it works, because I really don't know what it's about. It's made by Intech. I don't see any plugins for it besides the adapter part to the back. So again, if you could inform me of that, that would be pretty cool. Found a power supply with a really small plug again, kind of like the one I found in the one massive dumpster diving haul that I had. Or no, it was the dumpster diving haul that I had where I found the Connect. But there was a little skinny plug just like this. Don't know what this is for. I looked it up online, but it didn't tell you what it was for. So I took this out of a Crash Bandicoot game. I just grabbed it because it's kind of like one of them little motion deals. When you move it around, it does different. The movement changes. So So I found this in there. I don't know how this works, but this is for the original Xbox. I got this piece in my massive haul at the garage sale with all the systems in it, but it didn't have the headset. Now I don't know how this clips on, or if there's more to it that's missing. If anybody knows any more about this, let me know. But it was kind of cool because, you know, now I got a complete one. I mean, Xbox Live doesn't work on the original Xbox anymore, but it's just more a nostalgia piece to add to the collection of Xbox stuff. Found a 120 gigabyte hard drive for the fat Xboxes. Don't know if it works yet, haven't tested it out, so I don't see why it wouldn't, but it had a piece of tape on it that maybe there was something saying that it was defective to some nature on it. Then I found this in there. This was one of the things I grabbed the first time I went. It was a steel book, so I was like, I gotta grab this. It's for Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I stored 2 games in here because I found them loose also, but here's the manual, and then you got 2 disc spots. But the 2 games I found were Need for Speed The Run limited edition. They were just laying in the dumpster, in with all the manuals and stuff. Disc is fairly good. I'm sure it'll work. And then I found Homefront. This one, I don't know if it'll work. I don't know if resurfacing will fix this, but there's a big old line. Get me out of there, but I think it's right up here. There's a line on the top of the disc that goes kind of partially around. Not all the way, just in one area of the disc. So I don't know if that could be resurfaced out or not. And then the last thing I found, which was the second day I went, where I got all this stuff, was I actually found a case that was in there to complete Homefront. So hopefully if I get this game to work, I will have this game complete to try. I didn't ever check this game out because I wasn't sure if it was worth playing. But now I guess I can for free when I find it in the dumpster. So that works for me. But anyways, that's my finds from the retro gaming store. Stay tuned, as my next video will be some thrift store finds and yeah, thrift store finds and Salvation Army, same thing, whatever. But I went to a couple different thrift shops and I found some cool stuff. So stay tuned. Happy hunting, guys. Have a good one.